All right, today we're doing Unit 8, Lesson 2. We're talking about order of operations. Order of operations is just the order in which you solve an equation or expression. Okay, SAB page 349. All right, so to start out, you guys, when you think about order of operations, you might think of PEMDAS. Excuse me. When you think of PEMDAS, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. You need to be cautious and remember that this multiplication and division here are either or. So if you're working left to right and division comes first, go ahead and do it first. Whereas if multiplication came first, you would do it first. Okay, so remember that you do parentheses very first, then you multiply and divide. So that and, again, is the key word. Whichever one comes first is the one that you're going to do. Not multiplication, then division, whichever one comes first in left to right order. And then finally, you're going to subtract and add. And again, whichever one comes first in that left to right order. Okay, so this one, we're going to decide which order we should do. We're going to divide first. Then on the next one, number 2, we're going to use parentheses. Number 3, we would multiply first to solve. Okay, now we're actually going to put that concept into practice down here. We're going to decide what we're going to do first. So we always do parentheses first. 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 times 2, right? 7 times 2 is 14. And then we're at 25 minus 14, which is 11. Okay, 12 minus 7 is 5. 5 times 5 is 25. Plus 1 is 26. Okay. 6 times 3, 18. Plus 7 is 25. Okay. 6 plus 2 is 8. And then 8 times 7 is 56. So you guys see how I'm going just order of operations. 11 minus 4, right? Because I just go left to right. Remember, when there's no parentheses and there's addition or subtraction or multiplication or division, you just go left to right. Don't add and then subtract, okay? So it's just 11 minus 4, 7, right? Plus 6, 13. Okay? 12 divided by 3 is 4. 5 times 4 is 20. Minus 5 is 15. So I know a lot of this can be mental math, but make sure you're showing your work. Do you guys see how I wrote the numbers up above? So please make sure that you guys are doing that just to kind of help show your work so we know what's going on. Okay, let's move forward. Again, order of operations, we're going to solve. 10 minus 6 is 4. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Okay, 6 divided by 3 is 2. 2 times 8 is 16. Okay, 9 divided by 3, we're doing the parentheses first, is 3. Okay, 3 times 4 is 12. 16 minus 12 is 4. All right, moving on. Look at this next one. Oh, it's a little trickier. Remember, because there's multiplication and division. If there's multiplication and division, just go left to right. So we're going to do 12 times 3. Go ahead and do that in your head. Then divide that by 6 and add 4. And hopefully you guys are working this one out. Pause the video if you need to. Come back and check. Okay, you should have gotten 10. All right. We're going to insert parentheses to make the equations true. So we're just thinking about where it would work. Well, if we did 24 divided by 8 and then subtracted 2, we would not get 4. So we need to do 8 minus 2 first, and then 24 divided by 6. Okay? So we're just kind of going through and thinking about that. 8 times 5, 40. Plus 6, nope, that's not going to work, so they have to go here. Okay, moving on. Gosh, 16 divided by 8 would be 2. 9 minus 2. I have a different equation there. Let's see, there we go. Okay. Go on and pause the video and do the next 3, including number 20. Okay, welcome back. Hopefully when you did this, I'm going to switch colors so you guys can see it a little bit better. You've got your parentheses here around the 7 and the 5, around the 9 and the 3, and finally around the 4 and the 6. Now in number 20 it says which equation is true without any parentheses. Well, when you take 9 times 3 and minus 5, so number 18, you would work that order out that way anyway. So according to order of operations, okay? You don't have to do number 21 unless you would like to. That's your math lesson for today. I suggest highly that you guys watch some of the other videos just to kind of help you remember some of the information about PEMDAS. See you tomorrow in class.